Good morning, everybody. Welcome to our Friday live broadcast. Now, we just finished up our third boot camp session last night, and November is starting off to be an incredibly productive month for most of the participants. It comes down to who you're talking to. The more people you talk to, the more successful you're going to be. Now, you can experience explosive growth in your business in November and December. It's going to turn out to be the two best months of the year. Your business will not slow down over the holiday season unless you do. Inflation and the rising cost of everything is causing more people to jump on LinkedIn because they need or they want to find a way to generate an additional stream of income on a full-time or a part-time basis. You have their solution. LinkedIn is now up to 890 million professionals because 10 million more people joined it in October. They're going to hit 90 million users before New Year's Eve. In November and December, you've got more social events, more parties, and family get-togethers than the whole rest of the year put together. Combining all of these factors results in two important things. One, people will spend more money. And two, people will need more money. Now, on top of all of that, in the last 2 weeks, Facebook announced they're letting go 11,000 people. Elon Musk announced he's going to dismiss half of the Twitter workforce. People in the mortgage industry are being let go left and right. And the real estate market is slowing down to the point where companies are letting people go. With that in mind, understand that more people will be seeking part-time work, look to find a better paying job, or look to find ways to make money from home in the next 2 months than at any other time of the year. Now, there are new prospecting and recruiting strategies, tactics, and scripts that work best in November and December than in any other time of the year. And when used correctly, they will enable you to dramatically increase the size of your existing network and experience significant rank advancement in November and December. As a matter of fact, some of my favorite success stories occurred from students that just exploded their business in these 2 months. Many of the recent changes made by LinkedIn and Facebook have made my strategies and tactics and scripts even more effective than ever before. And some of the recent changes have made portions of my training material obsolete because those features don't exist anymore. Now, in bootcamp, we gave you 19 simple actions that you can take with your Facebook profiles, with your LinkedIn profiles, that start conversations. And at the end of the day, if you want to be successful in network marketing, you have to talk to people, period. Talking to people is what it's all about. I want to share one success story. I'm going to jump in and share with you some of the actions that you can be taking right now. Dan Ladd was a network marketer. He was building a Maluka business. He was directly recruited by one of the top earners in the company, Jason Fisher. Jason was his friend. Jason unexpectedly passed away. He died. So that made Dan an orphan. Didn't have anybody to work with, didn't have anybody to motivate him and share with him the things that he needed to be doing on a daily, weekly, and monthly basis. In my coaching program, we were teaching him how to build his Melaleuca business, how to reach out and talk to people that we could tell in advance needed what he had, wanted some kind of a extra stream of income. When Jason died, he took a U-turn and decided to apply what I was teaching him to his franchise business. If you know who the perfect end user is for your business, LinkedIn is going to be a gold mine. So Dan called into one of our Ask Max sessions, and this was his story. Hey, Dan, how are you?
Good. How are you?
Look, I've heard from a lot of students in the last 2 or 3 days. Last time we spoke, you would use the training that you got from me to expand your franchise business. And I think you said that, now they kind of brought you in, made you a partner.
Yeah, they have actually, Max. Through using your system, one of the things that happened for me is that I learned how to contact people on LinkedIn. And some of those contacts became so powerful that I was able to close a major account with Verizon Wireless that we signed a contract for $20 million. That is to clean cell phone towers. But since then, we've also made contact with people that manage the municipal water towers and water treatment facilities. And in doing so, it has blown up my business. And it's like I said before, I never would have known how to contact people on LinkedIn. I never would have known to even use LinkedIn for that sort of thing if it hadn't been that I came across you through somebody when I was in networking, when I was in network marketing. And I know a lot of people use it for network marketing, but it can be for anything. Just learning how to contact people is the biggest thing. It has been so powerful. It's just unbelievable that last year I was struggling financially. And then by the end of the year and this year, I will make over $2 million. It's unbelievable. It's like unbelievable. It's actually one of those things that was like, it's like one of those things I wasn't sure I believed it until it happened.
And then about 3 weeks later, pulled back in to give us an update. And I have to tell you, I love when former students come back. So we're broadcasting it right here. So I want to open this up, and I'm going to bring up Dan. And everybody's got a story. Dan has an amazing one. I just want to.
Hi, Max.
Hey, Dan, it's nice to see you.
How you doing?
I'm doing good. How are you doing is the question.
Living the dream life. That's all I can say. It's amazing. It's amazing. Beyond amazing. My business has exploded and we're just growing in leaps and bounds. We've got our biggest problem is getting enough people and equipment. And as you know, I use your principles outside of network marketing, but they're awesome in any walk of life.
I remember last year you made the comment that you were struggling financially to where you couldn't even put tires on your car.
That's true. That's true. And now we have 5 work vehicles, 5 drones. We in the process of buying another one, and we buy everything with cash.
So what advice would you give anybody that was listening to you? And
I would say, it's all a numbers game, but at the same time, the numbers can be slanted in your favor. And that's what I think your process did for me, was slanted the numbers in my favor. I learned who to contact and how to contact the right people. And I was building a network marketing company, and I stopped just because I got kind of sideswiped when my sponsor died. And Jason was, just a great guy, and he just kind of really set me back. But I was also using these in my personal business, and it just started taking off because of the contacts I was making. I was making local contacts and just started, it's taken off. We just signed on to clean over 1,000 Pizza Huts. We are cleaning water towers and just things that I never would have imagined. And just the way it's all happened was really just because of making contacts, just expanding my network, contacting people in my area, and contacting people outside of my area with the companies and the people I wanted to work with, and learning who those people were and how to message them. That was the thing that, knowing who to talk to is 1/4 of the bat. I mean, I think it's about 1/4 of it. It's knowing how to talk to people. That's the hardest part, knowing what to say and knowing how to get that conversation going and keeping it going, and to the point where, to be able to say, okay, not right now for this person. Their focus is on other things, but just knowing, I've had people that I talked to, and I realized that, the conversation wasn't going where I wanted it to, and it was a not right now. But you know what? We've come back and talked to those people again, and just in keeping up with little messages like, how's, happy birthday. And I've had people just say, oh, hey, yeah, thank you. And you know what? I want to talk to you. By keeping up. And those little things matter, and building that relationship. Relationships have meant everything.
Yeah, it's all about relationships. Let me ask you, what was the biggest thing that you got from me when we were working in my coaching program?
How to talk to people.
That's right.
To talk to people. Being able to and responding in a timely manner, but not being like a vulture and not being on top of people. I still get messages every day from vultures, people that make me feel like they're vultures. And I know they're just trying to build their business, but they shoot me messages, blind messages, about telling me all about their business and how great it is and how much I could earn and all that stuff. And they don't even, and that's the very first message they send me. And you know what? I usually block them, because, to me, they're just, they're not out there talking to people to work with people. For them, it's just, they just want the money. And I've learned, help enough other people get what they want, and you get everything you could ever want.
Yeah, yeah.
And it's so true. It is the most truest thing I've ever heard. And I didn't know it at the time, because it was all about me. Because I need was my issue. I need. I was in a need, and not in a helping other people. It was all about me and what I need.
Well, that's understandable when you need tires on your car and you can't afford it. But again, just making that little shift in your mindset, knowing that you're going to feel the need. It's coming.
Exactly.
It's coming.
I was just going to say that last time I talked to you, I figured we'd do $250,000. We're going to surpass $2 million this year. That's a humongous jump. And we can't keep up.
Well, I'm glad I played a small part in it.
You know what? I got a couple sales guys coming online soon, and I've been talking to them, talking to my partners about just saying, look, I know what your camp's about, and I know that it's, what it's tailored to, but I'm thinking about sending in through your program just so that they learn how to talk to people the right way.
And now, the process is the same for all of you. It doesn't matter what you're selling. Your activity, the ripple effect of a simple post, can result in sales, can result in connections with people who in advance need what you have, want what you have. We're introducing in November and December new texting tactics that are producing faster enrollments on LinkedIn and Facebook, because they get the people that you're connected to respond, and they enable you to reach out and connect with new people. The happy birthday tactic has worked for years. Wishing someone a happy anniversary. A holiday. Wishing people a happy holiday. Today is Veterans Day. Posting some kind of an inspirational or motivational message. Same thing. The people that react, the people that respond, give you an opportunity to start conversations, to re-engage with people that maybe you talked to 6 months ago. Posting things about the economy, posting things that will resonate with the people that you're connected to is what it's all about. And we have official recognized holidays, like today is Veterans Day. And a year ago, we started to teach how you can use the unofficial holidays, like National Pickle Day, to start conversations, to engage the people that you're connected to. And of course, the bad weather strategy, reaching out to people in Florida that are being threatened by a hurricane. It gives you an opportunity to start, restart, or connect with people in the state of Florida. November is a phenomenal month to building your business. Today is Veterans Day. Monday is World Pickle Day or National Pickle Day. Wednesday is National Fast Food Day. Thursday is National Take a Hike Day. Saturday is World Toilet Day or International Men's Day. '21st is World Hello Day. So there are over 40 holidays in November, official holidays and unofficial holidays, that give you an opportunity to post and to connect with people and to talk to people that you know, connect with people that you talked to before, and make new connections. So on the 24th in the United States, it's Thanksgiving. Then on Friday, it's Black Friday. And you all are going to love the scripts we have for Black Friday. Saturday is National Cake Day. And then on Monday, you've got Cyber Monday. And again, we've got scripts for that holiday. On Cyber Monday, it's also National French Toast Day. All of these holidays give you a chance to either connect with people or re-engage people. And there are over 30 holidays in December. We think about Hanukkah, we think about Christmas, we think about Kwanzaa. But it's the unofficial holidays that are going to help you build your business fast. Prices are going up. Interest rates are going up. People are looking for ways to make extra money. Layoffs in the mortgage industry, in the real estate industry, and in businesses that supply or serve those two industries. People are looking for work. Companies are going out of business. And during times like these, network marketers thrive. They thrive. So if you're not talking to 10 people about your business every day, you are missing probably the greatest opportunity to build your business than at any other time. I mean, literally, we have to go back. We could go back to COVID, when COVID hit in 2019, 2020, when people couldn't go to work. We could go back to 2008, 2009, when the subprime mortgage industry collapse. And what happened back then? What happened? People lost their jobs. People were looking for new ways to build their business. And you all have the perfect opportunity to help these folks. Let me take a look at the folks who are here. And okay. Let me come over here. And let me unmute Sue. So a lot has changed since we did that LifeWave training for you. I think it was back in June. Good morning.
Good morning.
Now, so in addition to being a network marketer, you're also a landscape architect and a realtor.
Correct.
So how is interest rates and mortgage rates, how has that affected that business?
Well, I'll just say that I'm sort of a recreational realtor. I'm more of a landscape architect.
Okay.
And we just moved. So my interest right now, business-wise, is to expand the landscape architecture. And I think I have a team that I can join with that. And as opposed to being let's just call it a sole proprietor, and expand my LifeWave business, which is very exciting, especially when I listen to you. So as far as interest rates and all that, as the interest rates go up, more and more people can't access the market. So that's part of what I know. But like I said, it's a little more of a hobby for me, the real estate.
Well, won't you find that with prices going up for everything, that people that are interested in landscaping their property, their homes, I mean, is there a high season and a low season? Does your business slow down in the winter?
Well, I'll just say that I'm sort of a weird business person in that I have worked to have multiple streams of income. And so if it's not working over here, I'll go over there. And I'm also an artist as well. So I've spent a decade setting myself up in various businesses, but not getting traction in any particular one. So yeah, there's a season, it's seasonal as far as residential landscaping goes, that's for sure. And I mean, the network marketing business is brilliant. I just haven't, for myself, haven't surrendered to just focusing on that. But I think I'm going to now, because it is inspiring listening to you. Yesterday, I just, with my team, I enrolled my sister-in-law, which everybody might know on this call, that family is like really tough, but enrolled my sister-in-law and her new husband with the biggest package I ever did. So, and I didn't do anything, my team did most of it. Well, I did a little prep work beforehand, but
So what prompted your sister-in-law?
I think the need to help her husband get his body back. He's had surgeries, back, knees, not even knees. He's had health issues that keep getting worse. He's in his 60s, and it's a scary thing for her. And the what's available through my company, my network marketing company, the product is amazing. And my team really communicates that message brilliantly, so that I don't have to so much. I just use the product and sort of get out of the way. I'm not the promoter. It's better that somebody else is the promoter.
Does any of your activity on Facebook, is that anything behind, their interest in coming out?
I have done about 0 to 1% on Facebook and LinkedIn. That's why I'm here this morning to take that to a new level.
Okay, super. I have some time after 12 o'clock. I'll reach out to you and give you a call. I'll be calling you from area code 561. We got your phone number, I think.
Okay, wonderful.
And,
Thank you. Thanks for the chance to communicate. I will say one more thing that I think is an obstacle for me. And that is, I have a profession. It's called landscape architecture. I have a passion. It's called art, making art. And I'm reluctant to dedicate the online real estate space called LinkedIn to my network marketing, because and I feel like some, let's say, maybe it's ego or allegiance to my profession, but I'm getting closer, I guess. So I just want to say that, because people on my team have multiple capacities. Like, one is a Montessori teacher, for example. Another one is an IT guy. So I just, people have so many gifts. I just don't. I think my obstacle is I don't know if I want to be like, singularly focused. And I feel like I need to dedicate myself to expand my network marketing business, dedicate myself to that. I'm okay with the thought of that, because I like to help people. I like to, and who doesn't need their health optimized? So, but letting go of the profession. Well, I'll say one more thing. When I tuned into you this morning, I actually used to design national cemeteries for the VA. And I made some art from the sketches of, let's say, walks through the wood, memorial pathways through the woods. And I was taking pictures of my art and thinking of posting on Veterans Day when you said my name, Sue. I was like, oh, me? So anyway, I'm thinking that, I could cross market, I guess that's the right word, cross pollinate these areas and, just like not try to control it so much, just let it flow. So anyway, hopefully that's helpful to others. And I look forward to us speaking, Max. Thank you.
You know, Susan, your thoughts, what you're experiencing is not unique. I'm working with probably one of the most prominent attorneys in the Pacific Northwest. He has 29,000 connections on LinkedIn. And I would say 90% of them are attorneys.
Wow.
He's active in his network marketing company, but he says, Max, I can't have anybody know that I'm involved in network marketing. And so the thing, neither do you.
Well, no,
no,
it's okay.
Let me explain why.
Okay.
So what the problem with your profile here is you're broadcasting the fact that you're an independent distributor in LifeWave. Now, you're not the only person in LifeWave that is on LinkedIn pushing. I mean, literally, anybody that's looking for an opportunity, there are thousands of people in your company that have no idea how to do this effectively. What you need to do, and I'll talk to you about it, is we need to take this off and we need to replace it with your business. It's another business, but we're not going to tell people what it is. It's an internet business, and we want to give it a name, something creative, something that will create curiosity, like maybe the Worldwide Wealth Builders Network. You're the founder, you're the CEO. People want to know, what is it all about? But this is the power of LinkedIn. Okay, because you can go and do a search, and let's say you're an artist. So let's see how many artists are on LinkedIn. We click on people. You got 2,710,000. Okay, and how many of these people would be able to relate to you? They're artists. You're an artist. And what else do they do besides art? If we come up here and we look for people, artists, looking for an opportunity, generate some extra income. And there are 9 different ways to do the search. You got 30,000 people.
Well, yeah.
Right? Now, these are the people that you could easily engage in a conversation. Okay, what about, so let's come back up here. And as a realtor, just it's on your page. Over. Look how many people on LinkedIn are in the mortgage industry. 1.79 million people. And we could filter that down by location. We could do just the United States. And reaching out to any of these people as a professional in real estate, looking for opportunities. And this number is going to get bigger.
We change it to opportunity and see if it changes.
Okay, so we got 1,400. And it will definitely change. And we got 1,100. So your profile sets you up with credibility. You're a landscape architect. let's go over here and let's look at. Let's just put in landscape.
1.86.
So you got 1,860,000. And there are all kinds of folks. Now, as you said, it's seasonal. So
Yeah,
having
that's true.
having a conversation with somebody, real estate people historically, their business slows down December, January, February in the winter.
Kind of like landscape contractors.
Exactly. Exactly. Now, the beautiful thing is, in some cases, network, I was talking to a good friend of mine, Margie Alaprandi, a couple of years ago. And she said, Max, we do really, really well in the summer, but our business slows down significantly, starts to slow down in the fall. And then in the winter, kinds of nothing. I says, Margie, your company does business in Australia. She says, yeah. Well, it's winter in the northern hemisphere, but it's summer in the southern hemisphere. So start building your business in Australia. Start building your business in South Africa, or any place your company does business in the southern hemisphere. And it was like the light bulb went off for her. She said, I never thought of that. That's
Mhm.
what social media does for you.
Yeah.
But you're right. So you don't want to have, and there's a lot of people that feel exactly the same way you do. You need to strip off anything that talks about the fact that you're in network marketing. You come across as a professional, and then you can engage the people. That's what attraction marketing is all about. You could engage the people that you know based on who they are, based on what they do. They're looking for an opportunity. They would appreciate the opportunity. Do the same thing in real estate. And here's the thing. If you're going to do real estate, you could be dealing directly with the agents. Okay, now let's put in real estate, and then let's put in assistant. The staff that works in the real estate office. So here, you have 6,700 people looking for an opportunity. She's an administrative assistant. You could real estate. You could go after real estate managers, people that manage.
Realtors.
Exactly. You're going to do better, I think, with the assistants. But there are people in real estate, they manage offices that are looking. Now, some of them, when they say I'm looking for opportunities, they're looking for opportunities to sell.
Mhm.
But again, open to possibilities of seeking new opportunities. She's an office manager. And depending upon their background, depending upon who they are. Let me ask you a question. You like chocolate?
Do I? Yeah, sure.
Okay. Well, that's why I use that example of the bowl of M&Ms. Okay. Because how many times you can reach into this bowl, connect with the people that you can tell just by looking at their profile, just by looking at seeing who they are and what they do. You are positioned to be immediately liked, immediately respected. And then it becomes a series of casual questions to learn more about what you do. And no one will ever know that you're a network marketer. No one. You're not
Mhm.
going to post anything about your business. Same thing on Facebook. You change your picture on Facebook. Just change your picture. And you're going to hear from all kinds of people that are looking, that are going to react and respond. And when you look at the people that did, and you start a conversation with, hey, Mary, I'm glad you like my picture. You know, we haven't talked in about 8 years. What are you up to? What's new in your world?
Mhm.
Mary comes back and says, oh, you know, I'm still working at the same place, but money's getting tight. So I'm looking for a part-time job. Now, 85% of the people that you ask what they do, well, they're going to come back and ask you what you do. And your response would be something like, well, knock on wood, that my architecture business is really going well. But I've also have an internet business that's generating a growing stream of side income. Not trying to sell it to her. She asks you what you do, you tell her. And then you ask her more about, so what kind of jobs are you thinking about getting? They're going to come back and say, so tell me about that. You know, what, tell me about this internet business. So the next thing you know, you are engaged in a conversation with somebody that you would have felt uncomfortable talking to about it.
Mhm.
But the conversation came up as a result of the actions that you take with your profile. And there's 19 actions,
Mhm.
19 actions. So in an hour or two a day, you can be talking to people about the business. And just like your sister-in-law bought the big package,
Mhm.
you could be selling one or two of those every week. And then the beautiful thing about social media is you can almost immediately, even before they get their products, they're so excited about joining your business that they can already start telling the people that they're connected to by doing the same things that you just did. Change your picture, make a post, post
Mhm.
it, nothing about your business. That's how it duplicates so fast. And in the network marketing industry, they have an expression for it. It's called ignorance on fire. Okay. People are excited about it. You know, they see the opportunity. They don't know very much about the products. They don't have any results yet. They're going to borrow yours. Well, you know, my friend Sue, you know, look what it did for her sister-in-law's husband. Okay. I can't wait to get on this stuff. But in the meantime, I wanted other people to know about it, just like you. And that's the power of social media. But the one thing that I wanted to stress is that you don't have to talk about the business in any way. You promote yourself. You promote your accomplishments. And then when we don't have to sit there and wait for people to haphazardly find your profile. We can proactively go out. This lawyer that I was talking about, he's one of the top earners in his network marketing business. Because when he reaches out to an attorney, the credibility he has with other attorneys is priceless.
Mhm.
The only person I've ever coached that had more power and more credibility was a bishop in a church on an island in the Caribbean. The guy had like 9,000 followers on Facebook. For his birthday, he's getting like 1,000, 2,000 messages. And so he
Yeah.
reaches back to these people. He's reaching back to the pastors and, you know, asking them what's new, you know, how's everything in your world? And they come back and they say they're struggling. They're struggling. He knows they're struggling.
Right.
Okay.
But
So-
it's important that they say it.
Exactly. So they're struggling. He wants to introduce them to the potential to ease their pain, to generate, not only to ease their pain, but to help their parishioners generate a side income. And what happens? He's signing up people left and right. Nobody ever knows what he's doing. And you're heading down the same road. So I'll
What
give
do you
you-
mean nobody knows what he's doing? Oh, you
No,
mean on social media?
Nobody knows.
No stranger knows.
Well, no, nobody knows that he is involved in network marketing.
I see.
They know he's a
It-
bishop. They know
Yeah.
this one is a powerful attorney. Nobody knows. Nobody ever know.
That's so interesting.
I'll
Those
give you-
are amazing stories, Max. Those two. That
get-
and they're, you know, two ends of the spectrum. One's a professional and one's a spiritual leader. Really good.
Exactly right. So let me look in the chat window really quick. And Tara, we have a coaching session this afternoon. So I will be back at 1 o'clock this afternoon. Next Tuesday, we have our 4-session of boot camp. And we're going to be opening up over the weekend registration for our December boot camp. And I'm telling you, the amount of business you all can be doing in December will knock your socks off. So we'll be back. Until next time, best of luck in building your business and God bless.
Thank you.